Yeah, hi there, Abdullah. This is Michael, and let's take a look at your email. And by the way, I'm the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online TOEFL course called Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So you say you want to apply for a law school in the United States. Most of the universities ask for 126 minimum score in the reading. So your score right now is 90. So you have reading 20 points, listening 24 points, speaking is 24, and writing is 22. You just want to focus on the reading to have at least 26 in 2 months. What do you advise? I am up to studying 3 hours every day. I got it. Good question. Here's my advice. 5 things. These are the 5 things. I've told several people over the last few months these 5 things, and guess what? They were able to improve their reading score in one case. Now remember that all situations are different. Your situation may not be the same as someone else, but this student went from 18 to 26 in a little over a month, in 6 weeks, by doing 5 things. And remember, I can't guarantee these same results for you, but here's what he did. Number 1, he sat down and he read. He read for about an hour a day, every day, during the 6 weeks. What did he read? He didn't read any TOEFL books. He read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. That's exactly what he did. And he didn't even stop when he saw words he didn't know. So that's number 1, Abdullah, is you have to begin engaging in extensive reading. Number 2, you want to make sure that you build your academic vocabulary. Now you can do that directly at my online course. Number 3, you need to become familiar with the IBT reading test taking strategies, or the question types and the strategies for answering those questions. For example, some of the questions on the TOEFL IBT are what's called summary, where you complete a chart or a table, and these are multi-point questions. Other questions are called rhetorical questions, others are called detail questions, still others are organization, and on and on and on. Each of these question types has a specific strategy. You want to make sure you know how to go into the reading passage and to locate that information. You can also learn how to do that at my online TOEFL course. Okay, the next thing, you really need to improve your reading speed. You need to get to a minimum of 300 words per minute with 60 to 80% comprehension. This is very, very important, Abdullah. Again, at my online course, I have 70 different speed reading tests to help you improve your reading speed to at least 300 words per minute. Even if you go all the way through my reading part of my course, you can improve your reading speed to 350 words per minute. Think about it. If you read faster, Abdullah, you actually have better comprehension than slower readers. Now, why is that? Because faster readers have fewer distractions than slower readers. If you read slowly, then too many different ideas get into the mind. What you ate for breakfast in the morning, what you're doing in the afternoon with your friends, and on and on and on. You don't want distractions going into your brain when you read. So that's why you want to increase your reading speed. Now, the next thing, you want to take what's called TOEFL level reading practice test. I'm guessing you already have some TOEFL books and some practice tests. You can keep going through those reading practice tests and make sure, Abdullah, that you really pay attention to the answers that you missed. You want to look at those answers. What went wrong? Why did you pick B? Why is the correct answer A? This is called analysis. You want to make sure that you analyze the TOEFL test that you're taking, the reading sections of the test, to find out what your problems are, and hopefully you can resolve them when you take the TOEFL exam. Now let's recap what I just said. Number 1, you want to improve your knowledge of academic vocabulary. This is very important. Number 2, you want to engage in an extensive reading routine of reading for about 60 minutes every day. Ideally, you want to do this for several months. Number 3, you need to increase your reading speed to at least 300 words per minute. Number 4, you want to be familiar with the IBT reading question types and the strategies for answering them. And number 5, you want to take TOEFL level reading practice tests. That's it. And that's exactly what my online course will help you. I will help you specifically in improving your vocabulary. I will also help you understand what the reading question types are and the strategies for answering them. I will also help you develop a faster reading speed so you'll have better comprehension when you read. I can help you in those 3 areas. Now, the extensive reading, you got to find books and magazines on your own. And for the TOEFL level reading practice test, you also need to have, I think, a good TOEFL book that has reading practice tests. Ideally, get them directly from ETS, and you can use those. So that would be my advice right now. So I think what I'm telling you to do here, this will probably give you at least 3 hours of study every day. And remember, every day for at least an hour you're doing the extensive reading, and then you can focus on the vocabulary and the speed reading and the strategies and all those other things and the other parts of what you're doing each day. All right, Abdullah, anyway, thank you very much for your question, for your email. I hope that I've given you some good ideas. And remember, I'm telling you that if you do these things, you will be able to improve your TOEFL score in the reading section. It's not easy to do what I'm telling you to do. It takes a consistent effort, a very dedicated effort over an extended period of time. But if you follow these suggestions, Abdullah, you will find improvement.